everybody knows, everybody with a voice like this does not shop at Walmart, bro. I will find your ass at Whole Foods, Costco, Target. I know you do not shop at Walmart.
Why you?
Oh, yeah. It's not even gay shaming, bro. It's just being honest.
Yes, no, you are.
Wow. So I know why. I'll gay shame then. Why are you in the section with the rainbow-colored plates, huh? Do you feel
rainbow colored balloons.
God damn it.
Rainbow colored boxes.
And then meeting the kid with the Jewish star. Fuck, Willie, you have a pretty big nose. You're clearly lying about this. I'm gonna call you the Homo Pinocchio. It's a bit small, but it's rainbow colored. Do you think this would be a good LGBT jacket for me?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Felipe, come here! Oh my god, oh my god.
Alex. For that. And since you're wearing maroon in Austin, which is home of the Longhorns, that's home of the Aggies. But since you're on Grindr, I'm going to say home of the faggies, all right? He's a sex offender, sir.
It's my husband. Husband? Yes.
Since To Catch a Predator has gone off the air, everyone is trying to get some of those precious Predator views. Even Chris Hansen himself. You can start a channel today, and by next week have hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of subscribers for content that really isn't that hard to make. The YouTube channel Predator Poachers saw this and took it even one step further. They came up with the idea of completely roasting and tearing apart the culprit instead of having an open conversation like Justin Payne or the YouTube channel Anxiety War does. Their whole thing is you can either talk to them about why you're there to meet the kid, which is always kind of a silly question to me because it's like obvious why they're there. They're trying to fuck a kid. I never really understood that question, or you can walk away while they yell at you and make fun of you for everyone to hear. Spoiler alert, you're going to get roasted and made fun of whether you decide to talk to them or walk away. Many times this is all done in a gay voice mocking the predator. Predator Poachers is what happens when you get the high school football team to handle a serious topic like child molestation. It's childish, counterproductive, hateful, and entertaining as fuck. I'm not just going to shit on this channel so people hate on them and don't fuck with them. I'm going to shit on this channel because I think what they do is really good and they do a lot of good for the community. But the good quickly gets discredited and outweighed by this gay bashing. Now, I'm all for roasting predators and making them experience the pain that they were about to induce on a child. But causing unnecessary pain to a group of people that don't deserve it, I can't get down with that. So, when confronted about being racist, homophobic, and being immature, in the comments section, Predator Poachers respond to these accusations usually by just calling the person an SJW, short for social justice warrior, or by saying the predator deserves it because he was trying to molest a kid, which I completely agree with. I'm not in any way standing up for what these predators are doing. The problem I have is when you gay bash the predator, the good advice you were about to give the predator that could stop them from ever doing this again is going to fall on deaf ears because once you offend the predator, he is not going to be listening to anything you have to say anymore. But if the gay bashing is just to embarrass the predator, why are they doing this all over their Instagram and in skits that they film?
Hey baby, gotta train for it. The bottom is usually never stronger than the top, but I'm the exception.
It's fake weight.
Yeah.
Predator Poachers will tell you it's okay to make fun of gay people because they make fun of everyone. Every group can come get these jokes. This is almost true 95% of the time. Their jokes and roastings on this channel are either directed at the predator's race or sexuality. Alex, the big white dude you'll see in the Predator Poachers videos, says he isn't racist because of all of his friends are either black or Mexican. And I agree with this, and I'll give this a pass. It's not the race jokes on this channel that bother me at all. You can tell when he's doing race jokes that he's doing it to be funny, and it's not meant out of hate in any way. And he's right. Like, all of his friends are black and Mexican. This dude isn't racist whatsoever. But Alex doesn't have any gay friends, and I don't see him making any straight people jokes. So when he makes the gay jokes, they just come off way more malicious than his race jokes. And he's right. He does make fun of white people. It's not as much as the gay jokes, but every once in a while you hear like a really lame white person joke. And also, making fun of straight white people just isn't funny at all, because it's like making fun of rich people. Like, what are you gonna do? Talk shit about their millions of dollars in their mansions and their luxurious lifestyle? Like, there's no humor in it because there's no struggle there. The joke doesn't sting or hurt because there are not a whole lot of historic injustices with rich people. And the same thing with straight white people. We just haven't had it that hard. So the joke doesn't really bother us at all. But with gay bashing or race jokes, there's history there that makes the joke hit deeper and sting a lot more. But at what cost? I grew up loving shows like South Park that has made jokes at the expense of the gay culture. The difference here is when South Park makes the joke, it ties into a character's trait. Like Cartman is insecure for being fat, so he lashes out at everyone around him and makes gay jokes. But it's part of his character, and we know why he's doing it. South Park will show the ridiculous stereotype of a group of people, but then usually have a moral ending where we see this group of people for who they really are, which is just another human trying to make it. If anything, South Park lets racists and homophobes see these groups they hate in the same light as themselves, and actually they might even get empathy for this group of people. Also, when South Park makes gay jokes, it doesn't seem to be coming from a place of hate or superiority, but from a place of, we know some people like this. We know that like there's redneck, dumbass Americans out there that think like this, and this is how they think, and we're going to represent how they think. And it shows it more of on a light like that. When predator poachers make their gay jokes, I get the vibe that they actually are believing what they say. So we know like Trey Parker, Matt Stone are huge liberal guys. They're open-minded guys. They're not gay bashers. They don't make their jokes actually bash on gay people. But predator poachers, man, like when they say these jokes, like I can't prove this, right? I just get that vibe from how they say it and how they laugh at it and all that. So the question I want you to ask yourself is, have they found a loophole to take out their gay anger? Is this a loophole to be able to make gay jokes with no repercussions? Is it okay to gay bash a child molester? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself. The whole point of these videos is first and foremost to expose these guys' faces so we know not to fuck with these predators. But second, to shame them so they never try this again. What's going to get through more, childish jokes or having them look and reflect deep in their behavior and see how harmful it is? Unfortunately, on predator poachers, we usually don't get to have this discussion because once the predator sees a group of kids yelling gay slurs at him, he turns the other way and just takes off. But let's look at some channels that handle this topic in a slightly better way. Anxiety Wars is one of the first channels besides Justin Payne to catch predators. Anxiety Wars shows us it's possible to make these child predator videos funny without having to be hateful towards the predator.
Hey, stop. It's time to get cereal. I think this video is long overdue. It's a very important video to make because I get hundreds of...
Anxiety Wars not only exposes their face, but goes into great detail about the conversations he has with the predator before he meets them. And when he eventually does meet them, he approaches them in a respectful way. Now, hear me out, guys. Once again, I don't think these guys deserve respect in any shape or form. But when you do approach them respectfully, you don't scare them off, and you're way more likely to get a thoughtful interview. But what gets more views? Having a conversation where we can possibly dive into the mind of a rapist and see why they do what they do, and try to come up with solutions to not repeat these horrible actions. Or we can roast them like Jeff Ross at one of his millions of roasts he has done. The roast has way more action and is just way more entertaining to watch. Are predator poachers actually doing this to catch predators and help their community? Or are they trying to blow up this YouTube channel to make some money? Every video and social media presence they have always makes sure to remind you that they would appreciate a donation to their PayPal. They weren't even 50,000 subs in, and they're already selling t-shirts, and They make a huge effort not to cuss or say anything so they don't get demonetized in their videos. And now we got a website where you can pay for more Predator videos that YouTube can't show.
Check out our StaySloppy.com link. It is $7 a month, but it does help us out with either extra money, traveling, food, all that, man. It's time consuming doing.
I can't even fucking imagine how many gay jokes are in those videos. They also have this very strange beef with another Predator catching group called Pop Squad.
Pop Squad, Pop Squad, Pop Squad.
After saying that, I gotta go pee real quick and walk.
But why beef with someone who has the same goal as you? Pop Squad got Predator Poacher's first channel shut down, which just seems counterproductive because if you're just about saving the kids, you would want a fellow Predator channel to thrive. But you guys know I gotta be the devil's advocate here and mention Predator Poachers do call the cops on these predators. They keep in contact with them, surprisingly, and offer them counseling and help. So for those reasons alone, I feel like, yes, they are trying to make a difference, but they also probably want to make a living off this too. On the other hand, they have to see how ineffective their techniques of shaming the child predator is. I mean, half the time the predator just ends up laughing at their jokes, and in many videos, the predator misconstrues the joking as friendliness.
How come you get more excited about a 14-year-old girl than a football, Brandon? Come on, you haven't noticed this yet. Come on, dog.
Es que no sé, le entiendo, yo uso traductor, pero pues no sé qué pedo.
Dude, he's not on your side, man. I hope you know that.
Sí, sí. ¿Por qué veniste?
It's so hard when they don't speak. Oh, she was in San Antonio, so you can speak English, bro. Wait, is that Lance Armstrong? Well, no, not those arms. Lance Arm Week. How are you, buddy? So I know why you're here. With you, they have this book right here, Inglés al Minuto. There's a girl that's actually around your age on the cover, so this can help you teach you more lessons than just English, all right? So just hold this for now. All right. So Franco, what I need you to do is, right now, it's just...
And by the end of the video, it's almost as if the predator poacher just becomes friends with the predator.
You know what? We should have some food with them.
Yeah.
¿Quieres comer? Te vamos a comprar comida, güey. All right, let's go.
What do you think?
He said we can buy him some food.
Did they just offer to buy a predator a hamburger? In one video, the predator's punishment, no shitting you, is just to do some exercises.
Go hind knees over to there, okay? You have to do it. You have to do it. Hind knees, all the way up, all the way up. No, Franco, get your knees up. You know what I mean? Go ahead, buddy. Cool. Muy bien. Now come back this way. Now put your hands on your head like this and just come back that way. There you go. All right. Now let's talk. So, why are you here for an 11-year-old girl?
Way to go, guys. That should show him.
Excuse me, I got a fart on the wall here.
That's all right.